I didn't want to start off what it is. So right now is the house here that we are gonna build over here. It's the only one I can build to match with the ceiling. It's got a nice front area, and I'm gonna teach you logs, sandstone, birch, wood, dark oak logs. All these for the main structure, by the way, and get onto decorations later. So the first part, I won't need the birch wood for. All I need is these four. 1, 2, 3. You build 4 up like that, and this is where your front door is going to be. Right here or here. Don't build it in the center. It ruins the look of the build. Now, sorry, I have delays. So there's the first part of your build. Then you want to add the spruce wood to complete oh, my internet's not very good for broadcasting. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's your second panel. That's the last panel on the front. And apart from the upper panel up here, it is going to be slightly smaller in height. But it's just to add some shape to the build. And then we go into the back panels. So as you can see, we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 there in total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. We got 7 there. That's our first panel. I might turn up the volume of in-game. I'm gonna turn it back down because that is actually too loud. Okay, so guys, we are gonna. Sorry for all these out of moment things. We're gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it is. Trust me, I built this like an hour ago. So yeah, so I built this like an hour ago before I set this up ages ago. So I will keep checking. But yeah, we've got the first L shape of our build, and as you can see, it's got a wider back than it has got a front. So there's a 7 here. Sorry, it's wider front than it is at back. So there's a 7 block here, at least I believe there is. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 7 blocks at the back from this panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then bada bing, bada boom, you have the majority of your build complete. So at least, yeah, you have the majority of your build complete. Now it gets a bit trickier, because you gotta build this section to this section to that section, which is probably the most complicated bit because it's not just so you got 5 to 5 to 7. So you gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, what? You gotta go in. Sorry, you gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm struggling a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's going to be the wooden pillar here. Gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. And then this section, add a beam up here. Add a beam up here. Beam up here, and beam up there. Add all the beams. And there's all your beams done. Now the next part is a bit more boring, but what you gotta do is you gotta cover it all this up with spruce planks, and that'll be your bottom floor completed. You can add detail to it. I have made it just pretty simple. If you've watched my videos, you know that I can build better than this. But yeah, I've built a simple house just because some nimwits today proving that copying my building technique is not a piece of cake, but they might just be that big of nitwits. Either could be correct. But yeah, so I've built this simple house for you to either copy or take design off, and it's simple. It's simple, roomy, and nice. I've done a simple interior, just a simple lighting and a bed. That's it. I've not done much. I'm not going to show you how to build an interior design in this video. Maybe in a future video. Just comment down below if you want one. But yeah, now the cobblestone stairs and slabs come in. Now, these blocks will come in after, but what we gotta do is we gotta make a staircase going up to the center, and bada bing, bada boom, we're there. Create that pile at the very top. This is essential. Make this pile at the bottom. That is like one of the most important details of the build. That little feature right there. That is literally so important. Yeah. So you got the back of it done. Now you gotta get the front of it. Another place where it's gonna be needed. Bada bing, bada boom. So you gotta place it up ever so slightly, ever so gently. And this is the roof of a building is always annoying. Hey look, Jay's, you might not be able to see that, it might blur out, but Jay, like one of the guys who I film with, is online. It's an honor to be on, Jay. Honor to be on when I'm recording. P.S. I've got. P.S. He doesn't know I'm on. I've got to appear off online. Doing a video. So that's my reaction to it. But yeah, as you can see, the building starts to improve when you add in this ceiling. You can see the shape of the building come into place, and the ceiling is probably the hardest bit of the build together, because the ceiling, it is so hard to make in survival and even in creative. It's difficult. You have to do all the sweeping necessary for this build, because the stairs, unless you have the stairs already in place like them two, then you're gonna struggle a lot. So yeah, as you can see, we've got it all the way over to here, where it ends, and now these two are needed. You place these over here first. Create the first roof, and make sure you do it right, because when you do it wrong, it looks like total crap. And so yeah. But as you can see, the ceiling gets better when you add this overhang as well, which fits into the pattern just perfectly by exact one block, and it fits just right for the ceiling. Though you gotta be careful how big your ceiling is. You gotta make it in these sizes compared to what you're building in. You want to make it so the roof actually fits into place just right. And as you can see, different sides are longer with different lengths. Bear in mind that your sizes could be different and could cause a totally different outcome. But yeah, as you can see, it's easy to make, easy to easy to work and not hard in survival, as the materials used for this build are woods, sandstone, and stone. So basically, all the materials I use in this can be gathered on a beach. It's that easy. You can spawn on like a beach, and you can gather all the materials for this build just on a beach. When you spawn in, these materials are easy. Apart from the dark oak wood, that can't be found on it. The dark oak wood and the spruce wood can't be found on a beach. They're the hardest materials to come across. Birchwood can be found on a beach just along the grass line of the beach. But yeah, as you can see, it's a nice ceiling addition. Trust me, this took me hours to build before, because I had to think of all the design ideas. But yeah, as you can see, roof fits on nicely. Roof is done, and now for the dark oak planks. As you may have saw when you looked at the other side, the dark oak planks do a weird dip in over here, and it starts to look a bit odd as the thing doesn't funnel up. Well, it's not supposed to. Not even on the other side. Look, it doesn't funnel up. It's just a weird detail. I thought, oh, okay, how can I make this look like something someone doesn't build often? I know, don't add the logs. If you want to add the logs, fine by me. I'm not gonna stand there watching you just saying, "Hey, you're doing it wrong." No, I'm not that type of building instructor. I'm that type of person who's like, "Hey, do you want to learn how to build better than crap?" But that's just me. I have a very hard time saying builds. Hey, dude, well done. Yeah, I might have to get that checked. Yeah, I'm not very gracious with compliments. But yeah, as you can see, the main structure of the house is complete. And for decoration, you'll need these slabs and stairs. And you can make these nice looking just pits, I guess. It looks like the rotation stairs there, just piled on top. Like, sort of, I guess. I'll try and build an example here. So it looks a bit like that from the side. Just take a look. It looks a bit like it's that, but no, it's not. It's full blocks, although it doesn't look like it. But yeah, we have that on each side, different amounts because different lengths, obviously. Duh, you stupid. So yeah, you got all these sides built in. Bada bing, bada boom. And boom, you can end your house there if you want. You can add more detail if you want. I added these two segments. You don't have to, but I will build the garden. Because, well, every little house needs a garden. Otherwise, you can't see vibrant out of the colours that you have chosen, which are mostly greys and browns. As most people build out vibrant colours, the only time I would actually say vibrant colours are good for builds is when you're building a symbol. When you're building a symbol, go ahead, add a lot of vibrant colours. Don't sit around with a grey old one. Unless you're building a woodland place, then go ahead. It'll be fine. It'll not be fine. But yeah, make sure to be prepared for whatever comes your